Imagine this. You're sitting on your back patio having your morning coffee overlooking the golf course. The deer and the squirrels are all around. But the real question, beyond the views, are golf communities worth the investment? Today, I'm going to take you through the upfront costs and the long-term investment potential that buying in a golf community has. So why would a golf community be an attractive investment? Well, Austin continues to grow just citywide, and during the pandemic, it was an odd thing, but everyone took to golf. I guess it really wasn't that odd because it was one of the few activities we were allowed to do safely because it was outside and we could kind of keep a safe distance from our friends and people that we were playing with. So, fast forward a couple of years past the pandemic, and golf has still stayed very, very attractive to a whole lot of people. I guess all the newbies that got into it are continuing to do it, and everybody that already loved it is still doing it. So the majority of the country clubs here in the Austin and Central Texas area are actually full. I'll go through them kind of course by course in the details later. We have 10 private clubs in the area that I'm going to go through now, from basically down at Onion Creek, which is the southeast corner of Austin, up to Cedar Park at Twin Creeks and out to Lakeway. I have one bonus community that is under construction right now, so stick around to the end and you will know all about Austin Country Club's private golf communities. So these communities are more than just homes. It's a package of all the amenities and the social inclusion. So you're going to have not only the golf course, you're going to have the gym, the tennis and pickleball, maybe a spa, things like that to include. So it's the marriage of the luxury and leisure lifestyle. I mean, I just recently worked with a family who moved here from Costa Rica, and they chose a wonderful golf community out in Lakeway, and they were so overjoyed because they felt like they got the benefit of having both the social perks to establish their friendship community quicker and a solid investment in their home. So what makes communities better than another? First of all, in country clubs, there's always that prestige. How long has it been around? Who else is a member? But more importantly is location. And, we say that in real estate a lot, but it is because it is a fact. Location, 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 and location. The closer it is to downtown Austin, the more appeal it has, because a lot of businesses and job opportunities are in the downtown Austin area. Or if it's not downtown, how close is it to the employer you're working for if you have to commute at all? These are things that really come into play. We also want to know how fast the homes are moving in there and just really get down into the nitty-gritty about some of the price points and the trends over historical trends. Are they moving up, down, or all around? In general, you're going to find that they're moving up in the whole Austin area and especially in the golf communities. The luxury market is more often affected by economic changes, broad global changes, so it can be hit a little bit harder when we do have those lulls in our kind of buying activity and selling activity. So we have to look more across the global landscape as opposed to just small little sections of town. However, I'm going to show you some graphs and kind of show you how a few golf communities have stood over the last 10 years so you can get an idea for yourself. And then, of course, the other risk factor, is the dues and the fees. So I'm going to go through the initiation fees here with you one by one, and the dues are the monthly fees. Those are the risky part because they could go up over time. They're not set in stone forever and ever. So let's dive into the computer. I'll show you some pictures and some initiation fees. All right, here's our first one. We are going to start right here with Spanish Oaks Golf Club. It's the most expensive initiation fee in town. It's located in Bee Cave, about 20 miles out to the west of Austin. Here is downtown Austin. Here is a nice morning view of the course. This is hole 18, looking back up the fairway. This course was built in 2008. Bobby Weed was the designer, so you can see these rolling hill country terrains. It's a lot of creeks and limestone rocks out there. Of course, lots of bunkers if you're not hitting it very accurate that day. beautiful golf course throughout the hill country. Coming in second place as most expensive, here's Spanish Oaks. We're going to head right over here to Barton Creek. This is downtown Austin here, just to give you your bearings. But the Barton Creek initiation fee is $175,000. Now, with the Barton Creek initiation fee, though, you do get access to 4 golf courses. You have 3 golf courses in town right here together in this section, and then you have 1 out in Spicewood. So the Barton Creek Country Club, it actually has the Omni Hotel right in the center of it. This is the Fazio Foothills here, the members only course. And this is just a big overview of the area. You're actually looking from the Omni Hotel out over the golf course. There's a bit of a view of the hotel there. But the difference about this one is, well, you have 4 golf courses to choose from, so you have more activities and golf, but you also have a spa and a hotel and pickleball and tennis and all the things at the main membership. But because of that hotel that's right in the middle of it, sometimes Barton Creek feels a little bit big because you're going to have people from out of town there all the time playing. You're not just going to have members there because it has the hotel. And if you stay in the hotel, you can play the golf course as a perk for staying there in the hotel. They do have some lovely dining rooms in there. They have some more and less upscale and casual. You've got a world-class pro shop for both tennis and golf. You have tennis up on the rooftop of the parking garage, and this is one of the pretty signature holes out there. And basically, the Barton Creek Club, you have the 2, let me get back to the map here and show you. So right here in this section, you have the 2 golf courses together. You have your Fazio Foothills, and then you have your Barton Creek Crenshaw Core over here. This other golf course you're seeing over here is actually what used to be called Lost Creek, is now Westlake Country Club. And where, you may ask, is that 3rd golf course? Well, it's right over here. It's called the Barton Creek Canyons. So it's actually about a 5 to 10 minute drive. So here's the Fazio Foothills and here's the Fazio Canyons over here. The Canyons is newer, so the homes around the Canyons golf course are going to be a bit pricier because some of them are actually brand new construction. But this is a view of the clubhouse here and the patio out back where you can hang out and have lunch and drinks and things. Very nice indoor situation there. Plenty of room to practice. The practice tee looks kind of cut up right there, but trust me, most of the time it looks perfect, just like that green tee box right there. So the Canyons, I'd say the Canyons and the Foothills are the most similar as far as the golf goes, but the Canyons might even have some bigger rolling views and hill country terrain than actually the Foothills. And the Foothills is quite hilly itself, but the Canyons, here's a good view of one of the tee boxes back there. It's an absolutely beautiful course, and the community that surrounds the actual Canyons part is called the Amara community, but it all falls under that Barton Creek umbrella. Coming in 3rd place for the highest initiation fee is Austin Country Club. We were just here over at Barton Creek. Here's downtown. So Austin Country Club is currently $100,000 initiation fee. It does have one of the longest waiting lists for membership, and it's a very mysterious waiting list. It's kind of a who you know. It's not in chronological order. I didn't mention this before, but Barton Creek claims that they actually do go by order of when you signed up. So when your number's due, you pay your initiation fee and you're a member. The only other way to jump that line in Barton Creek is to buy a house where the seller is selling their membership also, so you could get the home and the membership. Otherwise, you wait in line for chronological order. Otherwise, here on Austin Country Club, it's a few years out waiting list, and the membership initiation fee is $100,000. And you'll see these Dell Technologies tents and things all over the place because that's where the Dell Match Play tournament was held for the last few years. They have canceled it and they're moving on to another place, but it used to be a super fun tournament to go and hang out for all the Austinites and see all the players up close, because it was such a small tournament that you could get really close, especially early in the week, like on Tuesday. But here's the iconic par 5 down the hill towards the Pennybacker Bridge. Gorgeous golf course. Up next, we have a tie for 4th place. We have 3 clubs coming in at $85,000 initiation fees. That's the Hills in Flint Rock Falls, the UT Golf Club, and Westlake Country Club. I'm going to kind of show you where they are in the map, but the Hills and Flint Rock Falls is out in Lakeway, and it is definitely the best bang for the buck because you get 4 golf courses for that $85,000. All right, so here's our downtown Austin. Austin Country Club was right here. Here's Barton Creek, and we are out here in Lakeway at the Hills Country Club and Flint Rock Falls. The Hills Country Club has a lot of amenities when you buy the full package with the 4 golf courses, similar to Barton Creek, and that has tons of tennis, pickleball, fitness, the works, big swimming pools and things like that. The sister course that you get, or the second tier, is the Flint Rock Falls, and then you get Live Oak and Yopon golf access as well. The Hills Country Club has some great holes. This is their signature holes, a par 3, number 7. You hit over this beautiful waterfall here onto, well, you hopefully hit it onto the green. And they have a wonderful club where you can sit out back there too. And a bunch of holes actually back up to the club, so you can see a lot of golf being played when they come through. Number 6, 14, and then 9 and 18 are a bit away, but you can see a lot when you're sitting up here at the clubhouse. You can heckle some of the golfers coming through. Here's one of the views of the Flint Rock Falls golf course. You can see the homes are kind of that Mediterranean style that line the golf course. They have mostly Mediterranean or modern vibes over on the Flint Rock side. And the Flint Rock homes are going to be just a little bit more expensive than the Hills homes because they're just newer. The Flint Rock Falls course is much newer than the Hills. Therefore, the construction over on the Flint Rock Falls side is newer construction. So that brings a little bit higher price tag. All right, here was downtown Austin. We were just out here in the middle of Lakeway, and we've come back in. We're doing Westlake Country Club right here, butting up to the Barton Creek Country Club there. Another $85,000 initiation fee. They have just completed some course renovations and some pro shop renovations, and they redid the bunkers and the greens. So the membership price has gone up, and it is what I am told, the members are really enjoying the changes, and the course is just impeccable right now. The green belt runs right through it. It has lots of tennis and pickleball as well. So from Westlake Country Club, we're hopping over here to the UT Golf Club. Another $85,000 initiation fee, 18 holes there. You know, it's I'm a little bit biased. It's kind of my favorite because, you know, I did play golf at the University of Texas. It was a long time ago, but I did. And, you know, the golf carts are burnt orange and everything out there is burnt orange. So I can't help but be a little bit biased towards the UT Golf Club. Great course, lots of pretty views. Here's the inside of the dining room. This is one of the par 4s coming in. I believe it's 15. Behind this Longhorn here, you can see out here in the distance, that is the lake, town lake there. So a really, really pretty view from back there. And this, they have a huge pavilion out here outdoors when they have their tournaments and parties and events and things that they can have outside. It's a really nice, really nice area. And of course, all the UT alumni swag inside as well. And when we have home football games in the football season, during the football season in the fall, they have huge pep rally parties every Friday night for the games out at the UT Golf Club. It's super fun. Bands and everything. All right, we were out here out in Steiner Ranch at the UT Golf Club. We're moving up here to the Great Hills Country Club right at the northwest corner of town near the Arboretum. And this course was actually our home course when I was playing golf at the University of Texas a long time ago. So I have a lot of memories here. This is hole 18 coming up the hill, the par 5. The initiation fee is currently $67,500, but it's going to go up at the end of this month. That's November 2024. It's going to go up to $75,000. Plan to close down. They're going to redo the irrigation system, redo some holes, just spruce everything up and make the course even better than it already is. So if you join now, you get that discount, but know that you might have to have your game put on pause while they do those renovations, but you'll get that big savings if you go ahead and get in before those start. All right, coming in at 8 and 9, we have the two opposite sides of town. So we have our southeast corner of town at Onion Creek, and we have our Cedar Park location at Twin Creeks. So right here, Onion Creek, right up here, Twin Creeks. Both of these initiation fees are $15,000, so a much better value. We'll start here at Onion Creek with some pictures. And Onion Creek has been around since the 70s. They used to have the Legends of Golf tournament there. I even got to go as a child, and it was super fun. I even got an autograph from Arnold Palmer. It was super cool. Anyway, here we are. We have 27 holes at Onion Creek, and it is in the floodplain. So it's something to remember if you're buying a home there, not something to avoid because there's plenty of homes that are not in the floodplain, but you need to know that that is part of living there. This is their huge pool that they have. This is the dining room here, and they recently redid the bar there for the more casual dining and things. And this is just another view. This is a par 4 going down that direction. It's a really, really fun country club, and they have a lot of tournaments and activities for the social membership as well. Next, we hop up here to Twin Creeks up in Cedar Park. This is a Freddie Couples design, and talk about big hill country views out here. Some of the tee-off places are way, way up high on the par 3s. They do have the great kids area for the pools. They also have the adult swim lap lanes. They have the fitness center and tennis and things like that. But this is one of those tee boxes here. You tee off from here, and you've got to hit it way, way, way downhill to that little green, and the wind is always coming across there. So it's almost impossible to figure out what club to hit, but also super fun. And our last number 10 place, the club coming in with the best value, is River Place. It's right next to the UT Club. This red mark is the UT Club. Here's where we just were up at Twin Creeks and down at Onion Creek. So River Place is the best value at $10,000 initiation fee. Another beautiful view, country club, golf course, rolling terrain. It's got a big country club. Not quite as many amenities as the other clubs, and hence the lower price. But it does have the fitness room and the pickleball and the tennis and the dining. So if you're looking for some value, this could be a good place for you. Now, remember I told you I had a bonus country club. It is under construction as we speak. It's called the Travis Club. And they are having a lot of success filling up their membership before it's even completed because we lack that much membership here in Austin. So it is out kind of like Briarcliff area, so just past Lakeway. Here's downtown Austin over here. This is the Barton Creek area here. The hills and Flint Rock Falls are in this area, and so you just hop over the lake. Really, you have to drive mostly around the lake, and that puts you to the Travis Club. I have all the details for it, but it is going to be one of the luxury clubs in town. They're probably going to be right around $150,000 initiation fee. When you buy a home, the social membership comes with it, and the social membership is $80,000. So it's another $70,000 on top of that to have the full golf membership at this time. That's subject to change. They're still building out. They are planning to be online, fully playable, I believe, by the end of 2025. So stay tuned for some other videos. I plan to go out there very soon and give you some on-the-ground footage of the Travis Club, so check back with us. So if you're thinking this from a purely investment point of view, it's really important to know which neighborhoods outperform the others. So I'm just going to give a few examples here. This is Austin altogether. So in the last 10 years, if we take 2014 and just compare it to 2024, no compound interest, just 14 versus 24, that's up 94%. So we were at 315,000 median 10 years ago, and we're at 610,000 median for this current year. Now, if we compare it to a community like Steiner Ranch here, it only grew 92%, so 2% less than the Austin average. However, if we compare it against Barton Creek, this one grew 130%. Then if we compare it against Spanish Oaks, it only grew at 82%. And then keep in mind, if we were to look at the Hills and Flint Rock area, it only grew 65%, and the 2-mile radius around Austin Country Club only grew 40%. So it's hyper important that you understand which markets outperform the others if you're looking at this from just truly an investment point of view and not just for the amenities and that luxury leisure lifestyle. Now, if you're considering investing in one of these awesome communities, here's my checklist of things to watch out for on the front end. First of all, location. We've already talked about that. That goes without saying in real estate, but also in addition to being close to downtown and employers, is it also private and secure? Most people that live in these types of communities love that sense of security, that 24/7 security gate, or at least key fob type security gate. And some of them have them, some of them don't. So you need to check that out on the front end. Up next, what amenities are there? Do they have the activities that you like, that everybody wants to participate in? Do they have that spa? Do they include the kids? What is it that your family and you are looking for? Inventory. Does it take homes a long time to sell in that neighborhood, or do they sell pretty quick? Next, what's the exit strategy? You may not always want to be a member there. What if you move? Do they have sister clubs that might be able to help you out in another location, or will they let you out of your contract? What if you just decide you don't want to be a member there anymore because some other members made you angry and you want to get out? Will they actually let you terminate? This is something to know on the front end. I have a couple of friends fighting this right now. They want out and they have to wait in line to be bought out by a certain amount of people. So 10 people have to leave before they let one in. It's just kind of a mess. So just make sure you know that. And then of course the fees. The initiation fee is going to be a one-time thing, but the dues, monthly dues, could go up over time. So you want to make sure that, that's something that you can handle if they do end up going up over time. So there you have it. Austin golf communities offer a lot of perks and lifestyle opportunities. You just need to figure out the one that's right for you and what makes sense. I have all the details on each one of them, and I've certainly played all the golf courses more than once, so I can give you those little bitty nuances of what it's like to actually be there in person, and in addition, what the homes are like too. So if you want to explore some more in person, never hesitate to reach out. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'm always available to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others. I can't wait to see you around town.